Hello, my name is R.J. Davis. I'm Senior Pastor at Nations Ford Community Church. For me, my message to any young black men is that you would discover identity. And I go back to that, your identity and who you are. Your identity can then create a vision for your life. And for me, I think one of the critical things for identity is exposure. The more exposure that you can have to life, culture, experiences, that will help establish who you are and what you're called to do, and can then propel you into the picture for your life. And so I think that's a critical message for our young black men. Many of them don't get the exposure that they need, and that's, that can carry them through life. I was talking with one person when I lived in California, is that if all they see is the corner of Compton, that's all they know that they can become. But when they're exposed to other values, when they're exposed to a world that is beyond what they see, it creates an opportunity for them to go after that. When they're exposed to CEOs, when they're exposed to engineers, when they're exposed to community activists, when they're exposed to individuals in government and politics, versus simply the athlete or the entertainer, then you have something that you can grab hold of and say, yeah, I can do that. I can be that person. And I can go there. When you're exposed to different cultures, when you're exposed to various places versus simply where you are in your community, you have an opportunity to say, yeah, I see that. I can go after that. So for me, that exposure really helps create your identity, and your identity, the vision for your life. If you know who you are, then you don't let others define you. When you know the vision for your life, when you know where you want to go, then you have the roadmap to get there. And so for me, identity is so important. That's one of the things that was instilled in me, from an early age, was that you know who you are. You know what God has called you to do, and you strive for that. And so I think one of the things that, even for our young men, even our young ladies, that's lacking today is the sense of identity, knowing who they are. And for me, if you can know that at an early age, you can have such a great influence and a great impact in our world today.